The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the hosts and guests and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast platform, its affiliates, or even the hosts. The information provided is for general informational purposes only and should not be taken as legal, financial, or professional advice. The host and guests are not liable for any errors of omission in the content, nor for any losses, injuries, or damages arising from the use of the information provided. Listeners are encouraged to seek professional advice relevant to their specific circumstances. Now enjoy this.
You are now running with scissors. Let's go.
What up, y'all?
Hey, y'all. You know, I get such a big kick out of seeing us as superheroes.
It is fire. It is fire, low key and high key.
You're just tickled about that, are ya?
I am.
Here you go.
I am.
Well, hi everybody. I'm gonna start because I never get a chance to because I'm usually never ready. I'm Penny Owens.
And I'm Ezel Moon. And I don't usually go second, but I'm going second.
Yeah.
And I'm RG.
And I'm gonna take a page, and it is me, Michelle.
She is
With
the one. She's the one.
What
With the L.
See.
Oh, shit.
Got you.
She did it, fool.
See, you got him over there leaking and drooling.
Oh, dead ass. She really did. That was a good one. Ooh.
Well done.
Well done.
No,
And we are running with scissors.
Always.
clearly.
Clearly.
Big shout out to our homies over there at WSAM streaming live. Thank you for putting my Christmas mix on your rotation. Thank you very much.
Nice.
For those who don't know, over the weekend I asked my team, hey, what's your favorite Christmas songs? So we took all those and we made them into a Christmas mix, now playing on WSAN. Shout out to the homies over there. I thought it was pretty good, man. So if you get a chance, download the app, WSAN. It's on 24/7. You can hear that mix. Thank you.
What did I call the what's my songs? Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time. What's the actual name of that song?
He said, you know you from that genre when you named the song through the chorus.
I'm telling you. It's
That's
called,
the Beatles, bro.
Yeah, Wonderful Christmas Time. Paul McCartney. There it is. Shout out to Paul McCartney.
You're welcome. What the hell the song was?
Okay.
And RG.
The guy not here. Thanks, bud.
Thanks, man.
I know that's the funny. I thought that too. It's like, so he don't even know.
Well, yeah, I really legit forgot, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's been a long, it's a whole new decades upon decades later. I grew up listening to everything. So, excuse me if I, forget a
Don't remember the
Christmas
Beatles?
song title.
It's okay,
or
man.
two.
It's
I do know
okay.
you guys.
It's okay.
All right. We're not gonna do this, okay? I get it. Everybody's at least a decade older. Congratulations.
At least
I do know.
It's okay.
You're not by yourself. I don't be knowing artists' names.
Okay.
If the artist or movie star don't necessarily look like me, I do not be knowing their names, and it don't be on purpose. But I be like, I might know the song, but I don't know their name. I don't.
Yeah, that's true.
This is easy. I'm gonna check call back.
I'm good. People come to me and ask, like, who was that? What's that song? I'm good with that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Okay.
No, I'm not about to correct you off of that.
The
But
topic. Let's get into the topic.
The correction is reversed.
So the topic
Holy man.
today is the mirror effect. And you might ask what that is, right?
Yes.
What is the mirror effect?
what is
So
that?
I have a little synopsis, I guess I could call it that. So
Please
you
and thank
have
you.
noticed how some people can walk into your life and immediately hit a nerve, or how someone's behavior, their silence, their attitude, their distance can bring up emotions in you that feel way bigger than the moment. That, my friend, is the mirror effect.
Okay.
It is idea around us that people around it is the idea that the people around us reflect our unhealed wounds, our hidden fears, our insecurities, and even our blocked blessings right back to us. They don't cause the wound, but they can absolutely expose it.
I think it's a blessing, personally.
I have a question.
Sure.
To have somebody
just-
enter into your life and irritate the shit out of you, I don't
what if they're just full of crap? And I'm saying that lightly because some people they know they own that BS, and every time you see them, it's on site. So does that trigger me, or do I know they full of shit? Which one is it?
No, I think it's a blessing. Only if you are at that level, you're already doing that inner work, and
Right.
know that trigger means you still got triggers. Like you not on some stoic stuff, because guess what? They still triggering you. So there's some residuals that need to be healed. That's why I said that. Because I'm not saying that I'm like trigger free, but when it happens, it's like, you know what? I thought I passed that test.
Someone can show up and be an asshole, but does it really have to bother you?
But does all right?
If it's bothering you to the point where it's like I'm irritated, I'm frustrated, and all these things because of that person being an asshole,
they're just regular Tuesday.
They might be triggering you or something inside of you.
That's a good topic to jump to, but I'm still kind of thrown by Penny when she's saying that it is, well, one, that it's a blessing, and even if you do the deep and inner work, you still get triggered. That means that you still have more work to do. But I mean, there should already be an underlying understanding that the work is never done. Right? Like
people think it's done. People go through that first layer. People really do think like, okay, I woosah today, or I learned to meditate. Right, I am better since I ain't in jail. I ain't like I used to be. I'm better. It's like just because you're better does not mean you're done.
Yes,
right.
But being healed isn't the same equivalent as being done with the work. You can be healed and still have work to do. You can be healed from one particular thing and still have, you know what I'm saying?
I exactly. The healed part, because when you say healed, that's the period at the end of that. That means that I don't have any more healing to do. I'm completely done.
From one particular thing. There's nobody on this earth that has only one problem. Everybody got a multitude of issues.
Very true.
Everybody got a multitude of issues. So you can be healed from one particular thing and then still have a lot of inner work to do.
Guess what? And that's when you meet homie that gets on your nerves. Ding, this might be the area I need to fix.
And that's a blessing how? Like, that's the part that I'm lost.
It is a blessing because it is bringing it to your awareness. I have learned on this journey that God does not give you everything to fix it one time. He gives it to you when you need it. So if you've been chilling and you thought that you were healed and now homie's getting on your nerves, ta-da, you got some work to do.
Camera on me real fast. Please, full screen real quick.
So please.
Real quick. Hey, real quick.
What are we doing?
Listen to me. God, I know you're listening. If someone is to enter into my life to piss me off, block that blessing from me. Block it.
I don't necessarily think people are to piss you off.
Thank you.
Block
God.
I don't.
No one expects to piss you off. No one expects to piss you off.
That does not make sense. You mean
does
to tell
make
me
sense.
that I'm supposed to?
Okay, so it's going to be one of these shows.
It's a status check.
It's going to be one of
these. Status check. You ain't. Look, nobody said you had to deal with them. It's a status check. How did you handle that? Like if you told yourself, I'm not going to raise my voice. I'm not going to be led into no argument. But now you're about to go toe to toe. It just lets yourself know where it's like, I guess I'm not at that stage yet. Like I haven't reached that point yet. Let me do some more work. Because you don't have to actually interact with that person. If they get on your nerves, I'm not saying deal with them, but it's giving you a status check.
But if I'm already doing the work, if I'm already knowing that I'm on the path of doing the work, I don't need a status check to understand that, hey, I'm still doing the work.
But you're going to get one, though, no matter if you want it or not. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Life.
So, and sometimes I think those things need to happen so you can see where you are.
Yes. Are you still okay? It's
just
it's the same with anything else. It can be a person get on your nerves, or it could be that unattended cookie when you said you was on a diet. It could be a drink. It can be stimulated, anything where it's like, are you over it? Can you handle this under pressure? It's a status check.
Penny?
It's a status check.
Okay,
Penny. Wait, one more thing. Give me 1 minute. Penny, no cookie left behind. None of my cookies ever have that problem. Just say it. They don't feel lonely. They're like, how fast did he eat them? That's the only problem we have here. No cookie left behind. Okay, back to the show.
So no unattended cookies in your house. Okay.
Triggers are not punishments. Their triggers are not punishment. They're not there to punish you. So when you think that, God is sending you something just to punish you on purpose, that's not the case.
So what are triggers supposed to do? What do you feel like triggers are supposed to do for us?
Triggers are? I think triggers are a reference point for you to determine how far you've come and how far you need to go.
It's a status update. That's it. It's like the emotions. When people try to avoid their emotions, no, those are the first flags and things that let you know I'm okay or I'm not. It hurt or it doesn't. It's hot or it's cold. Like you're supposed to have it. That's what stimulates us as humans. Emotions, triggers, stimulants. It tells you what's going on with you eternally.
And if you think you're walking around in this world and you're like, I'm trying to block all triggers because I don't ever want to be triggered in life, I think you're setting yourself up for some sort of failure.
Can I say something that's not going to get us? Can I say something that's not going to get us canceled because we already ran the disclaimer?
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Go for it. I miss you guys. Let's hear it.
Yeah. Let me do. All right, hold on.
We did the. It's going to be good.
Go ahead. Do what you want. Do what you want, dog.
I just want to say, for those who think, because some of the people who think that they are trigger free and completely healed, I'm going to say it on my microphone. Yes, are the ones that consider themselves religious, especially religious leaders. I'm going to call it out. Because they think they're so close to God, they don't need no other help, and they lead people and they act like they don't get into the parking lot and cuss right after church. We see it all the time, which is why people get church hurt and they don't have any faith and they don't trust the pastors, and it's for good reason because they got up there and they thought they was done learning because of what it is they learn how to teach. So I'm just calling them out and holding them accountable.
I was like, man, I'm gonna have to find a new job. Oh, that's
that will only affect a select group of folk. That will only maybe offend them.
Yeah, I was about to say. Because I mean,
it's the most less offensive thing we said all show so far. So I think
I thought you was going to hit all religions. You just directed it to one. So
that is for all of them. It really is, because they get into that state and they just think, well, I am one. I'm in alignment. That does not mean that you're done with your journey because you fixed a couple things, because you stopped doing a couple of things. That don't make you done. It doesn't make you done. As long as you're human, you're not done. Period. If you think you're the smartest one in the room, then you're not in the right rooms and you got some more issues to deal with. And that's for all leadership, whether it's religious or not. Like, we run into that problem a lot. People keep thinking that they're done. If you were done, you'd be dead. So as long as you wake up, you got work to do.
That's right. So wait, I see you pondering. What are you pondering on over there, RG? I see the ponder look.
No, because I get what you're saying. But who is to say we're done or not done? Shouldn't that be a decision you make internally?
I'd be like, the Lord.
Well, yeah,
No, denial is strong.
Because you're saying, like, no matter what the hell you say, you're never done. I'm like, well, how the hell would I know that? How the hell would you know that? I can't tell this man when he's done or
when he's not done.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Tell him. What you say with the show? How do you know you're not done? Go ahead and tell him.
Because you are still affected by something that externally is affecting you. Something externally is still affecting you.
You're still being triggered.
That you react to that thing in a negative way. Or not necessarily negative, but sometimes it makes you feel some type of way. Because you could be like, I want to
uncomfortable
this so-and-so, or I want to curse this person out. Oh, I wish they would shut up and get away from me. You are
lucky that I'm not like I used to be.
Right,
like, you don't even want to slap him anymore, but you'd be like, back in the day. Like, if it make you say that.
So to say that you're done evolving, I mean, come on.
Oh, I like that one.
Can you say that?
Like this all you want for Christmas?
They want to go.
I think y'all are like conflating a bunch of different things because it started off with healed and now it's done evolving. Healed doesn't mean that you're done together. They can go hand in hand because you can heal on the way to being further evolved. But that doesn't mean that once you are healed of, like I said, because everybody has a bunch of things that they deal with. That doesn't mean that once you are fully healed from something that, hey, you are done evolving. You can be healed from a particular issue or traumatic thing and still have to do more work on yourself to actually evolve and grow. You know what I'm saying? Like effort inside effort that leads to growth does not have to stop just because you are healed from one particular issue.
I love that you're saying it that way, healed from one particular issue, because that is the difference. Our bodies are always changing. Therefore, the scenario and the different options, like at any given moment, we're dealing with different things every day. The way that you respond to stuff in your 20s is not the way you respond to stuff in your 40s. So just the way the environment deals with you, our food, our needs, you know what I'm saying? Like everything is different. So how you can handle it today, how you get through it today is different at another time in your life.
And you could heal from something in your 20s and totally be like, okay, well, I know that I've seen this over again. It's presented itself in my 20s. It's presented itself in my 30s. I'm in my 40s. And honestly, I know for a fact that I'm past that. But I know that there is a whole nother thing that, that I've just been, exposed to that now I need to work through. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that'd be life. Everything, there's something new every single day. You can have a terrible day on March 23rd, 2029. And that'll be the new thing. That was too specific. And that'll be the new thing that you have to heal from moving forward. You know what I mean? Like it's ever progressing. You know, I mean, but that's my.
I will be bringing that date back up to you, sir.
Yeah, this is a comment.
How your day is going? Because it was too specific. I'm gonna ask you 3 years from now. I'm gonna be like, "How was your day?" Just to see, right? Just to see, being like, "You called it." Like you called it. Because you could have went backwards. He could have went backwards. He could have said tomorrow. Homie pulled out a whole day from the future. I do not believe in coincidences, so I'm going to wait. I'm patient.
Was that March 3rd?
March 23rd.
2029. All right, fair.
Something great going to happen on that day? Are we going to find out?
Yes, sir.
So there's a comment on the Instagram side. She said, no one can tell me that I'm done. I feel because I'm human. It doesn't mean that I haven't healed. There are different levels of healing and evolving. So she's saying pretty much the same thing that we're saying. So no one can tell us that. No one can tell you that you're done. Only you can tell yourself that you're done.
That's what I was saying.
And but you as much as we want to be done, it's one of those things that sound good on paper.
It sounds
right.
Good.
I want to be done. I'm done. Are you really? Do you really want to be done? Like, do you know what you're agreeing to? Do you know what you're setting yourself up for? Or what all does it entail when you say I'm done? And that's in any area. Most of the time, we're just responding or reacting to something emotionally, and we don't really know exactly what we're saying. Even as an adult, you don't really know what it is that you're asking for or what you're saying.
Yeah, I do. I don't want that person to ever talk to me again. Ta-da! I think that's pretty goddamn clear. And every time they open their mouth, I don't want to hear him. I don't want to hear your face. I want to see your voice. I want to see your teeth. Nothing. That's that trigger. That makes my day better because I don't have to see you. Wow.
Now,
what that
So you can be done. You remind yourself that you're done, and that's fine.
Actually, you know what? Do people actually trigger us, or are we like actually responsible for our own triggers?
We are responsible for our
own triggers. But do people actually like trigger us?
There's some rage baiters.
That's what you call the mirror
baiters. Yes. Okay, like that's
what you call the mirror effect. Because someone can do something that is triggering to you, but it's not necessarily them that's the problem. They're bringing up something inside of you that's causing you to feel the way that you feel.
And they may not even be fully aware of it. No,
because so is that them or is that you?
It could be somebody like, it could be something. I'm trying to think of an example of something that someone could, you could be having a conversation with somebody, right? And they may say something in a certain type of way that brings up the way that somebody in your life may have spoken to you that might have been negative. And it just brings
sarcasm,
right? Anything. Or someone not talking to you, or the lack of communication. That might trigger something within inside of you as well. Abandonment, all kinds of different things that somebody could do, not intentionally. They're just being who they are.
Really?
Wow.
Sorry. Just, we have a petty viewer here.
What did I say?
What
did it say?
I don't even know what that means.
Prime example of what?
Penny.
That was Ezel and RG.
Prime example of rage baiting. She's pulling the penny.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really funny.
Shade.
When you have CL, right?
Shade.
Someone's been watching.
I'm so stuck right now.
Hey, look.
That was between E and RG when they said that.
Yeah, we did. Good callback.
You have some people that they will poke at you, right? Poke the bear, they always say, or hit your buttons. And for them, it's just fun because they want a reaction. And then a lot of times their mama wasn't paying attention to them. The daddy never came back from the store. They want a reaction from you and everybody else. And it's what they do. It's their personality, and they then took it on. But it's getting
on your nerves. It takes a long time to find the right cigarettes. He'll be back.
Sometimes it's just getting on your nerves. But sometimes even that trigger, maybe you're supposed to be the one to shut it down so they don't do it no more. Sometimes you're just supposed to be used. It don't even have to necessarily just be a lesson for you to learn. Sometimes it's for them to learn too. You might want to watch your mouth because today you got the right one. You know what I'm saying? It works both ways. It ain't just just for one person to learn and keep getting triggered. Sometimes the triggerer, they need to learn too. Today is to do it.
What you're saying.
This is about to be it. So
if it's somebody that you care about and they care about you, I don't see that there's anything wrong with telling that person that they may have done something that upset you, bothered you, or whatever the case may be. Why can't you? I don't think that every chance you get, you should be like, "Oh, I'm triggered. You triggered me." No, that's not it. That's not. I don't think that's the most healthy way to do things. I hate to say it that way, but yeah. But someone in the comments said trigger is overused. I think that once people started to learn the term, a lot of these terms that are put out there into the universe are overused. You learn it, and now it's like, okay, everything is that.
That's why my next question was going to ask, like, how does accountability play a part if we're literally saying that, hey, this person is the thing that triggered us? Like, where does our accountability for ourselves and our reactions to things step into play? Like, did I give that up? Do I blame them for me? You know what I'm saying? For me reacting the way that I do?
Blame them. You can't blame them for your reaction.
And what you said, how you handle the situation is anything. Somebody can cut you off in traffic. Do you have to drive them down and go let them know I'm about to pull them out the car and confront them? No. Do you have to honk your horn and cuss all loud? No. How we respond to things, that is the part that we can control, because we can't control nobody else.
You can't control you off is something that they actually did to you because they could have caused you to have an accident. So right. I mean,
but you see how you just said it. You see how you just said it. That's one of the things that we actually think. We think it's personal. Like the first thing that you said, Michelle, was that that's something that they did to you. We don't know. Let's say in that car, they are picking something up off the floor, swerved into your lane. It wasn't personal. It had nothing to do with you at all. Yes, it almost killed you. It almost hurt you, but it didn't. And we don't know the intentions, but we think it's offensive. So we'd be like, oh, who is you? And really? And we take offense and we think it's personal. And most of the stuff, almost, I'm telling you, other than like rage debaters that are trying to do it on purpose, most of the things that trigger us, that other person is unaware of what they're doing to us. It has nothing to do with us.
That part.
Sometimes
it's not personal.
People that are intentional in their actions too. They're doing things intentionally. There are some people that will intentionally try to poke the bear or push you because they want to get a reaction from you.
And you can kind of feel that difference too. Yeah. Some people just buttholes on any given day, right? And then you have other people that go out of their way to make sure that you heard that comment or that it was the exact wording to get on your nerves. And it's like, you can feel that. You can feel that the difference in intention when that's going on. And then you handle that situation differently. But the way that you handle it is your control, is your accountability. And even then, we tell people all the time, get your power back, protect your peace and get your power back. And it starts with you recognizing, well, what is it exactly? Is it the way they said it? You in the front, right there. Yes, Mr. RG.
Thank you. Commercial break.
WSAN Radio, the soul of America and beyond. Join DJ Ron G and the WSAN crew every day for the Ron G Morning Show, Funk Friday, and Gospel Brunch Sunday. From local heroes to national guests, WSAN Radio connects you to the pulse of our community. One song, one story, one soul at a time. WSAN Radio, where music, motivation, and movement come together. Streaming live, follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and WSANradio.com.
Got me together with this two-piece. It's the good leggings, no see-through business.
Yo, we are back.
Thanks for
cool.
I don't want no smoke with our producer back there.
I don't touch nothing. I don't touch nothing.
But like we were saying before, that beautiful break. Thank you to all the sponsors. Okay, the mirror effect. Now the people in your life reflect unhealed wounds. We are discussing, is that real? Is it not? What's the different variations of healing or reflection? Or is it just an illusion? Are we just making it all in?
Just my imagination running away with me. Put that on myself. You're welcome.
Right? But I think a lot of us, when the topic came up, the mirror effect, it can't help but kind of touch you, in your chest a little bit, because anything that's reflecting you, it puts your guard up because you want to think that you're doing well and you want to think that you're okay, right? It's hard to be honest in that raw place of, but what if I'm not? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing good. I want to pay attention to that. I want to pay attention to the positive. I ain't thinking about the negative. I'm moving. But it's like, but what if you're not okay? Do you want to know that? Can you accept it? So when you hear mirror effect, it's like you kind of start bracing up a little bit because it's like, which direction am I going? Because you have to be true. I mean, the people in your inner circle, I mean, I hated it growing up hearing that birds of a feather flock together, and people that are in your immediate circle that maybe you have more things in common than not, because it makes you face that truth. Like, hey, maybe there's something there.
Absolutely.
And
I would say I have a lot in common with my friends.
Yeah, because the only person when you stand in front of a mirror, who do you see? It's easy to play victim, and it's everybody's fault but your own.
Right.
That person made me do it. Oh, they said that, so this is why I'm reacting this way. No, just because somebody says something that struck a nerve doesn't mean you have to punch everybody in their face.
Well,
what?
Well, thank you.
I mean, because that could end up bad for you in the long run.
Right.
See, but as you guys have even taught me, with Ezel talk about punching people in the face without saying it, it's hilarious. Sometimes you have to kind of look where you can kind of think, well, I'm a peaceful person now, and as soon as I said snatch across the couch, you guys reminded me that maybe I'm not so peaceful. And you have to accept it. Even if you think you're chilling, this little small things like that just kind of gives you that status check. Like, you know what? I could swing on them right now. I'm not going to, but I thought about it. Or if you can honestly say in the right circumstances that you're still capable of a few things, you got to accept it might still be in you.
It might still be in you. And I think the mirror effect is something that will shift the way you see your relationships.
Fair.
Oh my God.
Well, can't that be a good thing though? I think we always talk about the negative. Can't that be a good thing? Because what if you blindly went into these things and you reacted as soon as it happened to you, but now you recognize oh man, this might be a problem. So
then you do something about it.
It doesn't mean that you figured it out.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's the whole thing.
Reflect your behaviors back into yourself so you can understand what makes you go that way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's
stop being judgmental.
Yeah.
Give yourself some grace. That's the thing. The same way that you can tell yourself that you're healed and you can determine if you're done, you can determine, do I still need some work? Stop being hard on yourself. We are our worst critics. If you tend to still want to slap somebody, it's a fact. It's not an opinion. Just accept it and then deal with it accordingly. You know what I'm saying?
But why should we stop being hard on ourselves if being hard on ourselves is what drives us to be better as people? If it drives us to actually work harder on changing those negative things about us, why should I stop being hard on myself?
Well, this is what I would say to that. One, because you're the only person who can love yourself just as hard. So it has to be balanced. Any extreme in any direction, if you love yourself more than everybody else, and if you hate yourself more than anybody else, it's extreme. So you still want to make sure that you have a healthy balance in what it is that you do and give yourself grace. Because you're still human, you're still trying to figure it out. And half of the stuff that God shows us on this journey, it pops up out the blue. Like you can actually have not had, hey, look, you ain't had to take nothing up off the market, had no incidents in a long time. And then all of a sudden, the right combination happens, and you're like, wow, that just threw me back. Or you remember something that you ain't thought about in a long time, in years. And it's like, it was unprovoked. You didn't see it coming. Just deal with the fact. Take the emotion part out of it and analyze it. Why did this happen? Why did I get triggered by this? Or why did this make me really excited? Because it can be positive too. Any type of stimulation. Like, well, why am I so excited about that? Because we get love deprived and starved too. So sometimes things happen that, we're just feeling real good. And you know what I'm saying? You just want to be there in that moment. You got to ask yourself about that too. If it's an extreme emotion, positive or negative, you got to figure out why. Because that person ain't that cute.
I can't be too happy.
Yeah,
it's too extreme.
What is wrong with you?
Everlasting joy for the win. I'm sorry. I'm happy all
You ain't never seen those people that are just happy all the time. Don't nothing get on their nerves. Most of those people are lying. They are trying
to project something other than the hate they feel in their heart. Leave them alone. Let them smile. Because they can easily go the other way.
No, the snap mode on those people who also don't let themselves be honest.
I'm telling you,
the people who hide their triggers behind that smile. I'm good. Like one of those things, and I understand, but one of the things that do get on my nerves is when people when you ask them, you see something's wrong. What's wrong? I'm good. I'm good. Don't listen to that. When they walk around, how are you doing? I'm blessed and highly favored. If you quote me a T-shirt one more time, tell the truth. What is wrong with you?
Like, how are you? What would Jesus do? Like,
I ain't asked about what Jesus did. I said, what did Tina do? You know what I'm saying? What up, Bobby? What did you do? You talk about some Jesus. You don't know him. Don't even. Y'all ain't homies. What did you do today?
I'm just saying. Tell somebody they don't know Jesus, man.
what are you doing?
Don't you quote me no T-shirt. What is wrong with you?
That is a wild concept.
That first answer I do not accept because it's usually just surface value. It don't mean nothing. It's like, so now that we got the courtesies out the way.
And I can't, like, I'm guilty of that sometimes. Sometimes I'm guilty of that. Something could be wrong. And I might not want to talk about it right now, but I think that's the best thing to say.
And it's easy. And some people don't actually stick around to even cut. You know how I'm sure, especially in the Maryland, D.C. area, folks will walk past you, how's your day? And they don't even look back at you to get an answer. Like they just walked and said, how are you doing? And they never stop to actually get the answer. It happens all the time. It's a courtesy and it don't mean nothing. We're used to it. We're used to people not listening. So we just answer. But that's part of the problem. We're used to people not listening and genuinely not caring about how we're doing. That does not mean that you're okay.
Yeah, but I mean, I think there's a certain thing. There's something to be said about the actual society that allows for that to happen. You know what I mean? Like that. It's okay for you to just feign actual attention and care instead of you actually giving attention and caring about what it is that this person said.
Like likes and follows. Because we definitely, I love how you said that, the society, because we definitely into that now with the social media. I mean, you know how many times somebody can, to get that perfect picture, they have probably spent 3 hours or 30 minutes, 7 different pictures just to get that nice, perfect one that you are liking and you believe is real.
Okay, so can I just say this? If it takes you 300 pictures to get one good one, the jokes write themselves. Just give up.
You might not be good at it, right? This might not be your life.
No, it ain't the phone. It's you.
It ain't even that. Sometimes it's not the phone.
Don't put that filter on.
It might be like somewhere. It might be the issue might be somewhere between here and here. Just.
But that's just the truth that people don't deal with, and that's literally, I mean, really, that is the mirror image right there. If you can look in your phone and still hit the filter, then maybe you don't look like that.
We know you don't look like that. That's why there's filters.
But then do not accept it. It's like you're giving yourself credit for a denial that you know is not real. People lie to themselves all the time, and we lie to each other all the time. So that's why mirror effect can be very scary, because you're already not being honest. And a lot of times we genuinely don't know it's there. If you, especially for anybody who's ever been through any type of trauma, especially at a young age, then guess what? When that trauma happened to you, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, whatever, when that trauma happened to you, you automatically went into a defense mode and probably split your personality just to survive and get through whatever it is that you went through.
So
the person that you are living at as an adult, hello, guess what? Until you start healing, that's not even the real you.
So you're telling me their mind recognized the behavior they seen as a kid and it finally flared up?
No, I'm saying that your mind will switch up and go into survival mode. And when you make that kind of declaration after trauma will change you for the rest of your life.
They may have not recognized it as such when as a kid. It may have been horrible, but they didn't have the mental whatever to actually recognize what it was until they got
so older. It was suppressed, is what you're saying. So that's suppressed. Well, that happens often.
No, not even suppressed. I'm saying a literal personality change. A total personality split. You can go from one of the quietest and sweetest persons. Something happens to you, whether it is something physical, something mental, or just a parent leaving, and you change your personality. Like, I'm never going to let this happen to me, or I'm not going to do that anymore. That's the last time I'm going to get bullied. And now you become the bully. Like now you take on a different personality that keeps you from feeling like you did in that moment that you were helpless.
Yeah, so those suppressed feelings actually change your mood. I think I just said that, but right on.
No, I said change your character, like just change who you are.
Change your
like
now, that's like something.
Someone, a child that was normally vocal, and then it was traumatic to them, and they stopped talking.
And then all of a sudden,
so now they don't talk anymore. Like, I'm not going to talk anymore because they somehow blame being who they were as the problem, as the reason why that thing happened to them. So
I got in trouble all the time for talking, and I got tired of it. It was like, I'm not even doing anything. I'm a good child. Like, why am I getting yelled at for this? 5th grade, I remember saying it in my mind, you know what? I'm sick of this. I'm tired of being in trouble for this. And I stopped talking. And I'm talking about almost complete silent mode till really a little bit in my 11th grade year, but not till I became a parent, not until my 20s that I started talking again. And those were the worst years of my lives when I stopped talking. I wasn't defending myself. I wasn't asking questions. I was allowing things to happen to me. And the whole time it was like I had no voice. And all I ever wanted to do was talk. I just wanted to ask questions, but not until I actually realized that you've created a character of yourself to keep yourself from being disappointed or hurt or, that gamble in life. And now you're not fulfilling who you are, who God created you to be. And there's side effects to that, but we do it all the time until you actually, if you're lucky enough to have a mentor or somebody that is healthy, that you can mimic and watch, you don't even know that you're doing it. It has been a part of your life all the time. Because I was quick to tell somebody, like, no, I don't even like talking. And even saying it, it didn't feel good. It was like, no, I actually love talking. I just don't have nobody to talk to.
How do we define what's healthy, though? Because a lot of people pick mentors because they feel in the strengths that they don't have, and they can teach them new ways of being. So how do we judge what's a healthy behavior to follow behind?
Because I think we all gravitate towards something that we like. Right. So we see something in somebody that we admire or that we like what they're doing. I mean, I would hope that we're not liking somebody over there sniffing.
Yeah,
cocaine.
like this is the best thing over here. You know what I'm saying?
I think I like
it.
No, you can't actually like that.
I'm just saying.
And I say that because you can't actually like that. Michelle, what you just said is so on point, that we like people that we like. We also like people for things that we lack. Because during that time period that I wasn't talking, all my friends was loud. They were very boisterous, like in your face, deal with it. And I didn't know it until later on, looking back at it, where it was just like, I think that's why I liked them. Because we didn't have a whole bunch of stuff in common, but I love the fact that they didn't care what other people said. Yeah. That they were bold in their steps. So the things that we lack, sometimes that is the reflection on the circle around us. It don't have to necessarily be good or positive, because sometimes if you never fight back, then you kind of like somebody a little rowdy in your corner.
So what do y'all feel like y'all lack right now?
Where we are? We are?
Mm-hmm. What do you guys feel like you guys lack in right now that you see inside? Yeah, that you lack right now that you see inside somebody else that you're like, oh, okay, I admire that.
For me, I admire people that are can get in, like, it's weird to say this because I'm in front of the camera, but that can get in front of the camera and I watch how people speak, and I sometimes admire that, and I say to myself, I wish I spoke that way, or like I look at Penny. Penny does this, like, for real. She's a life coach and all the things that she does. I admire that about her. I don't want to be her, but I admire that about her. And it's something for me to aspire to. I don't see anything wrong with me looking at something that she's doing and saying, you know what? I could do that too. So I admire that. So, I take notes. There's something that I can take notes from each of you that I feel like could benefit me.
I'm inspired by people.
I don't think I speak the greatest. I mean, I can talk, I can, but I don't think I can stand up. Well, let me not say that because I don't want to sell myself short. See, you got to give myself some grace, right, y'all?
Turn that around, Dan.
I say to myself that I'm not sounding the way I want to sound, or I'm not speaking the way that I want to speak. So then I kind of beat myself up about that a little bit. So if I could say I lack, that's something that I lack there.
I would say I admire people who actually graduated college and saw higher education. I super respect people like that, because we all had the opportunity to do it, but they had the guts and the actual oospa to actually get through it. And that's one thing that I used to aspire to be, was college educated. I'm kind of, But the people who actually went through, graduated, and
Yeah.
actually seen it through, oh man, highest respect, because that's tough. So I try to surround myself with super intelligent people, not just from college standpoint, but just life standpoint.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
To
that's
fill in those
another
blanks that I know I
example of
kind of
that.
missed.
You surround yourself with people who you admire. So it's like, because if I'm not going to surround myself with people who can't put two sentences together. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right? Like how all of us broke.
Discipline is to finish, dog. Yeah, that's some real stuff.
You know? So
you don't like a Yamin conversation? I'm saying though.
Oh my goodness, oh man, that took me back.
Man, I'm saying though. Yeah, that's a full conversation. We said nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
I think one thing that I'm working on every day that I admire in other people is the ones who are bold enough to truly just chase their dreams, no matter what it takes. Like they're total disruptors. Like, I don't care what it is that you're saying. This is what I'm doing, and this is how I'm going to do it. Even if I mess up, I'm gonna get back on this bike and keep moving. Like that's definitely how I'm using this portion of my life now. Where it's like I only got but so many years left, and it's the second go round. You can't tell me nothing. This is what we doing. So I definitely. And look, and it don't even have to be this is what we doing. This is what I'm doing. You invited to come, but this is what I'm doing. You know, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's funny, dog. I'm gonna start that one. Oh, that was good. Well done.
I'm just saying, you know.
E, what about you?
What about you, E?
For me, I would say that I admire those who are like financially savvy with like billions of dollars, like with exorbitant amount of money. They know exactly what to do, and they have it set up where people are, the people in their life, they trust them to do their job, and they know exactly like how much trust to accord to each person. So like everyone that is able to, utilize the funds in a way to where it continues to make more funds for them. So every dollar is working. It's those are the people that I'm like, oh snap. Like how did you build your team? How did you get to that point? And like how did you recognize, the skills inside of each person that says, okay, yeah, you're gonna be here doing this, you're gonna be here doing this. I can trust you with this much, you can trust with this much. How did you recognize that? So
yeah, I think overall it's about learning something from somebody that you don't know, but the thing that you're learning is something that could take you or help you evolve or take you to the next level.
Absolutely.
You got to be honest with yourself first. You have to be able to say, I don't know everything. And then you have to give yourself permission to continue to learn at all ages. We keep thinking we're done. I'm grown. I'm done. Okay, that's probably why you capped off too.
Right.
You think about that.
Like you said, you're done. You're done.
Right.
Okay. It's like done. Okay, you're done.
That was like generations before us. Like my grandmother and them, they got to a point in their lives that was kind of like, I'm old now.
Right, and but you're still alive.
You're still living, but it's a different generation though, because I saw that from my grandmother's generation. Like they were just content with just being where they were. Like there was no forward motion after that.
Right.
But there was also no internet. You know what I'm saying? Life was different.
I mean, that's true. They dealt with whatever they had to deal with. But then coming up, I didn't have internet either. We, most of us did.
Yeah.
But these kids now, not even just the kids. Some of my best friends right now genuinely are in their 80s. And I love them. I'm talking about, I've never seen, it gives me goals. Because I just thought, okay, when I get old, I'm just gonna cut up, put my teeth on the shelf, and throw rocks at people off the porch. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna race in the grocery store on my cart and just run kids over. I thought that was the plan. I just, I thought I was gonna get older and cut up. But
so you were gonna be the elderly delinquent? What is going on?
Delinquent.
And look, what you gonna do? Beat me? I'm 75. I was gonna have a good time. All right, just a good time. I just figured why not? I was gonna stop wearing supportive gear. I wasn't gonna comb my hair. Like I would brush my teeth, but I'm just like, I don't care. I've lived my life. I'm done. But I see them, and it's exciting because, like, at 85, some of them still have full-time jobs. Some of them are traveling. Some of them are driving. They have built these lives and they're active. Some of them are, I mean, the community service that they put in, and even at 85, like they have no plans on slowing down. And I'm like, so your knees can still work past 80. Oh, okay, you still got your original teeth. It excites me on a small level that just because you're older does not mean you're done.
You're done.
It makes me not want to say that a lot of the problems that we have as humans is the finality. We keep thinking that we need a solution to a problem, that you're going to be finished for a goal, and that it's final. Everything in life continues to change. Everything on this earth continues to evolve, but somehow we keep thinking that we don't fit that category.
Takes work.
Yeah,
A lot of people don't want to do work.
But yeah, the mirror effect is real though. And sometimes that's part of the problem.
That is part of the problem.
That's part of the problem.
If everybody in your group broke, then that's probably why you ain't got no money either.
Hello. And you know, and again, you talked about having social media. You know, we can look at social media. You know, I have been on social media and I have went through an array of emotions. I have been angry and sad and happy and all these different things based off of what I'm seeing. The things that make me angry, I'm saying, why am I angry? I don't even know these people.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Or they're affecting my life in that way.
That is what it's for. Social media is supposed to keep us distracted and emotional. Because guess what you don't do when you're distracted and emotional? Make good choices.
Make good choices.
Focus on your life. Help the next fellow man. When you are scrolling, how much time moves and how many different emotions you go through literally in 15 seconds. Like you said, you go through everything. Do you know our cortisol and our adrenaline glands are going to be completely worn out probably within the next 3 years with all the different emotions that we go through, the fight and flight that we go through on a regular scroll in 15 minutes. It's dangerous, the games that we don't even realize that we are a part of right now. But the people who created this technology, people that created this technology, they know exactly what they're doing to us. That's why we are here with running with scissors to help you put them scissors down.
That's what I was going to say. Where's your break from doom scrolling? Come over here and get some game.
Come here. Free game.
He said, come over here and get some game.
Yeah, that's right. Come on. We got your attention for 1 hour. That's all we need.
But you know what? If you just slow down for a little while, even in the scroll, instead of being hard on yourself for getting caught in a trap that was set for you, because that's the truth. It's called the internet for a reason. The trap that was set for you to get caught in, don't be bad, but catch yourself. Let me set a timer. Let me only do like 5 flicks. Let me only veg out for 20 minutes and then get back to what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, control yourself in what it is that you're doing, because it's doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. It is good at it. It's good at it. Okay. But when you're going through all those different emotions, if you slow down for a second, well, why did that one make me want to fight somebody? What is it about that one? Watch it again. Watch it 2 and 3 times. What is it that's making me mad? Is it the injustice? Is it because you've been through that situation? Is it because somebody that you cared about has been through that situation? Why is it triggering a response?
Can I make one suggestion? Only watch it once, because if you keep watching it 2 or 3 times, you're gonna get more stuff that's gonna make you mad. Because you just change the whole algorithm.
That's true.
But you might, the algorithm. But see, that's
you watch it 2 or 3 times, you're gonna get more of that.
Michelle, ERG, y'all are totally on it with that one. This whole this mirror effect when it comes to technology. Yes, we should have said mirror effect / algorithm. Maybe showing you about yourself. Because guess what? I know there's stuff on my algorithm that's not on yours, and vice versa, all of us. So if you got a bunch of violent stuff on your algorithm, then maybe the mirroring effect is that you might be violent, or maybe you have some issues. So maybe you got some fight. It don't necessarily be bad, but maybe there's some fight in you.
Not gonna lie to you. My Explore page now has finally gotten to where I need it to be. It's got like all my gaming, got my gaming stuff like that I like. It's got like artistic stuff that I like, and it also has like beautiful women like cooking.
Yeah.
Like, so it's not Magic City like it used to be. That's
why I started laughing. That was a big callback. Big callback.
beautiful women in the kitchen just chefing it up, something serious, like really knowing what they're
Healthy
doing
meals,
too.
right? Healthy meals that are good for the body.
Yeah, that too.
That's good. But guess what? When you start recognizing the mirror effect, you will start to notice that you react less, you respond more, you communicate your needs clearly, you stop settling, you stop repeating cycles, you stop taking things so personally because you now understand. People don't reflect your worth, they reflect your wounds.
Yes.
They can also reflect your worth once you start navigating who's around you. They can reflect your worth.
Switching up your algorithm.
Because I can genuinely say that in all these years of my healing, I have definitely switched up my life algorithm. Yes. I am no longer surrounded by people who are broke and broken the way that it was before. Like, I can genuinely say my relationships right now, they did not come from trauma bonding. It came from more successful and healing bonding. You know,
yes, I agree.
So thank you. They can reflect the good. It doesn't have to. Everything doesn't have to be just one sided. Your relationships. I mean, look at this group. This is a reflection of success. This is a reflection of community and genuine compassion about each other. Like, this is what it looks like when you actually do it a certain way. So that reflection, don't be afraid to look in that mirror. If you don't like what you see in the mirror, then what are you going to do about it?
Change the algorithm.
Indeed.
Gotta change it.
Change the algorithm.
And it's not overnight. You just do gradual things and try to be consistent. So don't think you're just going to all of a sudden turn to another person. It's not sustainable.
You go to sleep and wake up somebody else? No, it's not
right. Yep, homie.
RG, thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that. Because when I first started the healing, and especially like building my faith and understanding who God was and how he worked and things, I did think that you're supposed to change. I never thought I was like a bad person, but the way that they teach it, you do think that you're supposed to be a whole new person. And God definitely corrected me on that. Well, that is not true. God did not make any mistakes with any of us. He didn't waste the paint and canvas or the dirt. He knew exactly what he was putting into you, and he knows exactly what your purpose is. None of it goes to waste. So what you learn through your healing journey is to accept who you are, flaws and all. And then you find out, well, these are the things I always like. These are the things that trigger me. These are the things that stimulate me, and you're supposed to use it. That is your purpose. That's where it lies. We make it very, very complicated, and it really is just that simple. Pay attention to all of you. Don't neglect any of it. Don't think that and we've said it before, where it's like, don't think that you're just angry all the time. No, versus you're tired of injustice. You're tired of getting like picked on. You want results. You want better. That's why you fight. Who else is going to do it? Most people that fight all the time are the ones that's going to stand up for the ones who don't have no fight. So it's like, don't be so hard on yourself where you're trying to correct yourself. There's no real sense of good and bad. That is a false illusion that we have. Perfect, never. They don't exist. Accept you for who you are and be the best freaking you are, because there's only one of you. That's it. Why are you trying to do anything else, being anything else? That's it. Like, just be it.
Well said.
Well said. And we're going to end on that note, because that was perfect.
Yeah, solid, man. Solid.
That was perfect. That was perfect. And we thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Running with Sisters. And if you love and like everything, all the things, what we're doing here, consider donating to the network. All proceeds go to the operating cost and fees of this network. Go to www.theunitedfrontnetwork.com.
That's actually not true.
What?
That's actually not true. All the proceeds do not necessarily just go to the production of this show. We actually care about people. We pay attention to other people.
That's true.
Charities and small business owners. So guess what? We don't even make it just about us.
Oh, I'm about to say investigation.
We have a whole resource page about small Black and brown businesses and help. We don't even care about ourselves that much, y'all. So when you donate and you donate to us, we appreciate it, but we don't make it just about us. We actually don't.
That is very true.
Happy Giving Tuesday.
Yep.
And we take suggestions. Who do you guys want to give to, because
we did say all proceeds go to our operating costs. Our operating costs does include charities.
Operating costs, fees, or whatever it is that we are donating to, that's what you're donating to. So this, and we have a Cash App, and you can go to the website, and our Cash App is the United Front. What is it? United Front Network now, right?
Yep.
I forgot we have one. Look at that.
Welcome back.
That's how money hungry we aren't.
It's not even it's United Front Network. So go to the website. Oh, somebody said I already know how much we sell for so many. Yes.
Our brother E.
Yeah.
Look, giving you flowers while it
I love it. I love it.
Wait, what is it?
We don't just talk about it, we are about it. So we are all about community and giving back to the community in whatever way that we can. So yeah, just that's what I'm saying. If you donate to us, it's not going into our pockets. Please believe that.
Hey, look, you donating to us. If you donate to us, you donating to us. Mirror effect.
That's right. Interviews with purpose. That's right. And make sure you guys tune in tomorrow to Ezel's show.
A frank conversation. We got a
frank conversation. Name just escaped me. You saw that, right?
Yeah, it's all good. Terry Champagne, she shall be joining us. It's gonna be a great time. It's gonna be a great conversation. Please tune in. Like I said, each show is definitely dedicated to a new charity or nonprofit that the guest shouts out. So please make sure that if you are part of the United Front, Easy Nation, man, make sure you guys show some love to whatever charity or nonprofit that they show love to.
Yeah. I love it. She's tuned in. Hey, Droid Nikki or Nikki, I don't know. That's your name.
What up, dude?
Appreciate you.
Droid Nikki. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. So I love it, and I love all of you and all of our tuners and listeners that are listening to maybe our new listeners on WSAN Radio.
Thank you
once again.
Appreciate y'all. And we will see y'all next week.
Next week. To love, guys.
You are now running with scissors. Let's go.